is Francis William Cawley. My highest rank was E4, Petty Officer, 3rd class.
The Mediterranean, unfortunately, it was a time for me to get out of the Navy. And, well, not unfortunately at that time. I thought, today I wish I had stayed, but I was ready to go home. By that time, I had a wife and 2 kids, and they wanted to give me, at that time, give me my E4 to go on a new carrier and transfer from the Saratoga to one of the newer ones. And they would give me, I had what they called, you had to have test taking to advance in the Navy. You have to pass the test, pass the test, have time and grade, medals, ribbons, whatever you want to call them, to qualify, because you're fighting for the job that 100 guys might be fighting for at that time. And I passed the test 3 times, but I was what they called P&A, passed, not advanced. And that which meant I had the education part down, but I did not have a long enough time and grade or enough ribbons or actionable time to make that clear at the point. So when that happened, I realized that the Navy pay and the civilian pay at the time I got out in 1975, because of my 1 semester of college and my background, and I was able to, I had an education in graphic arts. I went to a trade school in Boston, and I worked in the printing and that kind of trade. And I went into a printing job, and I did that for 37 years until they laid me off because the advent of the Macintosh and high school kids that could do it better than, you know, the guys that got a journeymanship. I think I served a 5-year journeymanship in the graphic arts to become a journeyman. 4-color stripper was the title. And Macintosh and all of the electronic, you know, from photography to making a printing plate, that had 15 different jobs that the printing trade had, that the Macintosh and digitally, they could do it for a whole lot less money, faster. And the last year that I worked in the business I was in, that we used to spend $1 million a year just on film, and it was a very small shop. And the year that, just before I got laid off, that year when we went fully digital, we didn't spend a penny on it. We lost $1 million worth of profit in 1 year, and that started the layoffs. And now I think I've worked in 6 printers in Connecticut, and I think I can only think of 1 that's still actively really and live, and all the rest of it. They drop guys who are making $30, $40, $50 an hour to get the job. 17, 18, 20-year-old guy coming out of college would make for that money.